How's life on the shop floor?
I enjoy working with the patients again. But it's hard having so many colleagues. When it was just you and me, there was only one person I had to please. Now I have to please everyone.
No, you don't.
I can't anyway.
There you are.
I'm on my rostered break, but if you want me to come back...
No, this will only take a second.
What I said, okay?
The break roster. Have you heard any grumblings? Anyone planning on playing swapsies?
I don't know.
Well, I thought you were making it your business to know.
If I tell you, the other nurses won't like me.
I thought you had integrity, but if you're just trying to win a popularity contest...
Wait.
Jill! Or should I call you Vinny? Because it says here that he's due for a break, not you.
I wanted to catch a gym class, so I just thought...
Oh, so you just thought you'd ignore everything I told you at handover?
If there's cover, it doesn't matter who's there or who's not.
It matters to me. I need to know who's on the wards at all times, and right now, that should be you.
We're not robots, Vasa. We have lives.
Oh, wow, so Vinny doesn't get to gaze in a mirror while flexing his muscles. I feel terrible about it. Inside.
Excellent. Father Ryan has said he'd send me some reading on the history of the Second Vatican Council.
You ask too many questions.
I'm merely taking an interest. These are your beliefs, and I would like to understand them.
So you can challenge them.
I said I'm happy for the Church to play a part in our lives.
And our children's lives?
That document you have to sign, saying that our children will be raised in the Catholic faith, I don't have to sign it too, do I?
Why?
Just another question, darling. I was merely curious.
You're not a Catholic. What if your kids aren't into being Catholic either?
They'll always be free to choose their own spiritual path.
But will they, if they're not told that they have a choice?
I've agreed to support Zlata and her beliefs.
Yeah, well, as long as you're not getting talked into anything that doesn't sit right.
You're doing it again. Interfering.
Sorry, it's just really...
Rachel, what can we do for you?
Actually, it's what I can do for you. I'm increasing your budget, allowing for an extra full-time nurse per shift. Those reports you sent me were impressive.
That's a coup.
Yeah, but who for?
Not to sound ungrateful, but every time I've asked for another nurse, you've said no.
The DHB are pressuring me to increase throughput figures. Beth provided solid evidence with her request.
I've had evidence too in the past.
And now you're getting what you wanted. Does it really matter who made it happen?
Of course not.
Great. You can action that immediately, including Beth's idea of losing an HCA to balance the cost. It's nice to deliver good news for a change.
I suppose we should all be thanking you.
Is that the same book, or have you moved on?
This one's about near-death experience. You know, seeing a white light and floating above your body.
Some see this as evidence of an afterlife.
I wish that had happened to me. I didn't float or see anything cool.
I'd still be fascinated to hear your experience.
Everyone else wants me to shut up about it.
Well, people are often frightened by things they don't understand.
But it wasn't frightening. I mean, it was once I'd found out I'd, died. But at the time, when I came back, I felt gutted. Like I'd lost something totally amazing. That must sound crazy.
You've had a rare glimpse of the unknown. Who can say what wonders you experienced there?
Like, maybe I was in the presence of God or some sort of higher power?
Who knows? Perhaps you were.
So check on him in 5.
Heads up. Buster caught 2 nurses doing a swapsy.
What? She must have the place bugged.
Oh, she got spies.
Oh, no way.
Hey, it was only you, me, and Winston there when we agreed to swap, okay? And we didn't tell her. Walk with me. So I've got to buy and sell closing in about 10 minutes. Can you cover me?
Sure.
Yeah, IT are monitoring the computer, so I have to make a phone bid from the Ambo Bay.
Right, well, you have to be quick, because Vasa is all over this roster thing.
2 minutes. Even she can't ping me in that time.
Mostly it's all dreamy and nice, but some people remember totally freaky stuff happening to them while they were dead. Do you think that means there's a hell?
I don't personally subscribe to the heaven-hell dichotomy. Another interpretation might put those experiences down to regret or suffering at the point of death.
You must have seen a lot of people die.
A lot of people facing the possibility of death, yes. Some do so at peace with their lives. Others aren't so lucky. That's one reason I believe you should always ask the pertinent questions.
Talking to you, I'm getting more questions, not answers.
I hope you're not finding it overwhelming.
No way. It's awesome. If I try talking to Dad about this stuff, he just tells me to go outside and get some fresh air.
And it's good practice for me. Someday I hope to be having conversations like this with a daughter or son of my own.
They'll be lucky.
You think so?
Totally. This sort of stuff freaks most people out, so they tell their kids, don't even go there. Or they say the answers are all in the Bible or Quran or wherever.
I hope that any child of mine would feel free to ask the big spiritual questions.
If they're your kids, try and stop them.
I want to clear the air. I realise I may have overstepped the mark going straight to Rachel to request that extra nurse.
As a result?
But not your result.
Well, last I heard, there was no I in team.
Sure, but if the tables were turned and you were scoring points in my ED, my ego might be a bit bruised too.
I've been trying for a year to achieve what you managed in one day, but I promise I'll be all grown up about it.
I'll let you in on my secret. I did Rolf Harris impersonations until she agreed just to get rid of me.
Now that I didn't do.
So are we good?
If you have any other big ideas, tell me first.
Done.
Done.
Everything okay then?
I told you how impressed I was when I visited BCD. It's great that she can make a difference here too.
She's a force to be reckoned with, all right?
Which is why I plan to make the most of her time here. Week isn't long enough.
True. It's a shame it can't be longer.